Morning, this is February 5th. This is my third vlog. I've been about here in Mauritius around 25 days. Mornings are the best time to wake up because you get to see occasionally rainbows going on top of mountains. And you ask yourself, where am I? I finally started at the local university teaching with a co-teacher who was an amazing educator, and the first class was with people who were going to become general education primary teachers, and it was just a great class, just meeting the students. He was giving a wonderful history of the different languages in Mauritius and kind of the status that each language holds. There's French, there's Creole, there's the Asian languages as well as Arabic, and there's English, of course, and how each one is has its own standing in society, and having students reflect on what they think that means, and then he would ask them questions to kind of get them to go deeper. So we're generating some really interesting tasks that I'll definitely link below once they're finished. But the main aim is to get students to speak about the topics, and that's hard because students don't necessarily want to speak immediately. It takes a little bit of time to get them to wrap their minds around new information. However, just like this rainbow decided today to come out over the mountain, we all have within us a rainbow waiting to shine above the mountain when that day happens, because the past couple of days we have on and off rain, and today I wake up and I see this and I wonder to myself, even with the kind of clouds in the sky, you get a real sense of how minuscule we are in comparison with nature. And I also think that our creativity has that same minuscule nature in comparison to whatever doubts we may have about ourselves as teachers or as people. That when we are with positive people and positive teachers and students, then we grow. And that's one of the things that I mainly explained yesterday when I gave my short explanation of who am I and what my aim is here in Mauritius. My aim is primarily to learn from others, to have a dialogue, to teach some ideas that I know and that I think are valuable, but to really make kind of the highway of information a two-way road. Because when it's just a one-way road, I think that we lose our connection with information that's being taught because we don't see ourselves in it. And I think, especially in this day and age, people need to see themselves in whatever they're doing so that they feel personally invested and connected. So that's one of the main aims of the new curriculum that's been developed in Mauritius. It's called the 9-year national curriculum. And over a period of 9 years, teachers are being expected to bring students to increasing levels of depth and complexity around various subjects. So some of the subjects, the regular English, science, math. Some of the new subjects that I heard about was holistic education. There's included sexual ed in that. Life skills, empathy training, social emotional skills. So it's quite a powerful domain to be asking teachers to do that with their classes, because probably in the past that hasn't commonly occurred in their experience of education. So to ask them to do something that they haven't done before is really important, because I think that if an educator is not continually educating themselves, then one can start to feel stale, and the freshness and the newness and the creativity that teaching can offer can be lost in the day-to-day, bogged down administrative tasks that one has to do. So that's going to be our aim with this class that we're starting with future primary teachers. And you're going to check the link below. You can see some of the first activities that I'm planning to do, which is going to be based on a YouTube that I saw from fellow teachers, English language fellows Shannon and Tara, who did a wonderful video in Kazakhstan on an activity called question trading. So I'll definitely link it below. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Today is actually the Lunar New Year here, and all schools and I believe government official buildings, institutions are closed for the Lunar New Year. So that's going to mean I have a day to just continue lesson planning and thinking around how I'd like to structure my classes, because in a few weeks I'm going to actually take a total control of the classes in terms of my co-teachers may have other responsibilities, my co-lecturers, so they'll have to leave, and I'll be completely in charge. And I think one of the main things I want to do to start off to organize both myself and the students is get everyone on Google Classroom, which means they're going to have to create Gmail accounts if they don't have it. The teacher had a wonderful idea of having students do reflections at the end of each class, written, and I think my extension to that would be to take a picture of what they wrote and submit it every week, and then choose one reflection from one student every week to share back with the class. It can be anonymous, but the idea is, your voice is being heard and your ideas are important, and we want to hear more of what you think. So it's important that students feel valuable and visible, and that their ideas are, valid. Yes, it's great to be in the classroom again. I woke up with that feeling this morning of just saying, I miss being in the class, I miss being around students, whether they're adults or kids or teens, because I think there's a freshness in teaching ideas, learning ideas, the back and forth. So, similar to this rainbow, that was there stronger and now is slowly starting to disappear because of the sunlight. Ideas come and go, creative energy comes and goes, the birds come and go, you can hear them singing and taking care of business. So I'm looking forward to the coming and going of new ideas and the back and forth of creatively working with other teachers and continually developing as an English language fellow. Wishing you a beautiful day. It's February 5th, Tuesday, the Lunar New Year, 2019. Signing out from Mauritius in East Africa on an island, which is quite different from mainland Africa, certainly. Have a wonderful day.